Hey Sagittarius, it's Jane from Divine Real, and this is your reading for the next 7 days. So, what is a very recent past for Sag? Very recent past. Oops, flipping out. So balancing the scales, justice, fairness, and looking like things are far off as well. So wanting fairness, but it looks like it's far off. So what's the current energy for Sagittarius? Current energy. Lovers nearly popped out there. If you see a card that repeats, you might want to check it out as an extra message as well for you. Current energy for Sagittarius. I'll try and keep the cards on the screen. You make me feel. Tower. Right, so it looks like you're going through some sort of tower moment, something that it wasn't stable. You have to go through this. They're not nice, these tower moments. What else is happening in the current energy? Who I'm reading for here? Queen of Wands. Anything else? See the full picture. Oops. Kind of too many, really. Let's have a look though. On the bottom of the deck, that's the left out in the cold card. Oh, there's too many here. But we've got the King of Wands, which is a match there, a soul match, and the Lovers. Sort of happiness for your own self, sort of emotional and material happiness there. Twin Flame card also means working really hard and time for lovely rest and celebration, kind of ready for Christmas. Burdens we've got. King of Cups, which is very loving, more masculine side. Don't get caught up in genders, but loving, you know, he only gives his cup where it's worthy. Page of Pentacles, which can be a new sort of message coming in, grounded, or new ideas and approaches for grounded success. And seven of Wands, and that's about maintaining your position really and fighting off competition and things like that. So quite a lot going on there. I'm wondering with all these whether there's a bit of a tower moment with a connection, a soulmate connection, where you've got burdens and you've worked hard though. There's quite a lot of Wands in this reading. So you've got the Three of Wands there, we've got the Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, you know, King and Queen of Wands, lots of passion. Being left out of the course, but I won't take all of those because too many did pop out. But there you go, that was just a bit of a story on that. So if any of those cards pop out again, then definitely it's very much a meaning for you. So right, what else for the current energies for Sagittarius? Oops, this is all trying to come out again. Right, we've got the Eight of Wands now. Crikey, lots of wands. Sag, where you're a fire sign. Oh, too many. Right, we'll do this again. Let's see if we can get this right. Maybe you just want to burst with it all. And Wands is very much your energy. I'm wondering if the tower moment is about a Queen of Wands energy though. Again, don't get caught up in genders. It's just more the, you know, the more feminine sides. Queen of Wands is very dynamic, very entrepreneur, very creative, and also an inspiration to others really. current energies with Sagittarius. There. Ooh, that's better. Ah, wow, upside down. Okay, so this one's about, you know, it's reminiscent of, you know, connections in the past. It sometimes means a reconciliation. If you see these two people here, they're coming together there. So it's very reminiscent, but it's upside down. So there's, you know, what aren't reminiscent anymore. And maybe that tower moment's got something to do with that. So anything else in the current energies for Sagittarius? Ooh, right. So it looks like there's been, it looks like there's been toxicity as well, but it looks like it could be the end of that as well, because that's upside down. Let's move these a bit over there. Right, sorry about that. So, right, okay. So, you know, toxic bonds, obsessions, addictions, things like that. So that looks like it's in reverse. So, maybe some realities coming in. The King of Cups. So there's a King of Cups energy, very loving energy around, which was in those cards that I read before. So what else in the current energy? No, for some reason the cards have gone light there. What it feels anyway, and they're coming out better now, aren't they? So this is about, you know, you've worked really, really hard and really tired. There's that one there. You've put the work in, really tired, but you're sowing the seeds, and it is happening, but you're tired. Okay, so you will be going through that tower moment as well. It'll be very tiring. Yeah, so the moon card's telling us that it indicates, you know, that things sometimes aren't what the same. You've got, you know, it is about duality. There's the two pillars there indicating this, you know, form, 3D form, and also the 5D, you know, force, the force that we have, and the ethereal and things. And this is, you know, a dog, but also a wolf kind of thing, you know. It can be about talking about our tame and our wild side, and the wild side and all of that. There's a scorpion coming out of the water there. So yeah, so it's, you know, just paying attention to things sometimes aren't what the same. Anything else for the current energy? Yeah, so there's been some sort of balancing going on as well, and there still is in this current energy. So really, it looks like you've basically been wanting, you know, you're wanting fairness. It's about a connection. You've wanting fairness. It looks like it's been far from the distance, and then now in this current energy, there's a tower moment. You know, and it could be about a Queen of Wands, or it could be you. This is more likely to be you. You're a fire sign in your own energy, being strong. You know, which is, you know, if it's not right, it's wrong. So it might be creating that tower moment. You know, it's been a bit toxic because it's been unfair, but it's an end to that, and end to the reminiscing of this, you know, the lovely connection and all of that. Because you've worked really, really hard and you're tired. And, you know, and things sometimes aren't what the same, and just being aware that that continues because, you know, perhaps there's too much of a balancing act going on. Okay, but there's also, I mean, it could be about a King of Cups sort of loving energy, or just bear in mind that that is energy is around you, or you could be that, taking that position. But it's more likely that you're the Queen of Wands as you're the fire sign. And it could be a, you know, water sign around you really that we're talking about here. So, okay, but that's in the current energy. Hope that makes sense to someone out there. If it does resonate, please do like, share, subscribe, because it really does help the channel to move forward, because it's a brand new little baby channel, so that would be really appreciate that. So we've got, yeah, and if you do like what I do, you know, hit the bell, because you'll have notifications as well. So now we're looking at the very near future energies coming in for Sag. So we're going through a transformation, that's why being in your power is great in that current energy, Queen of Wands, being in your power. And this is what you need to move forward, transform out of this. So it's a whole massive transformation that you're going through. Never an easy thing. You've already dealt with dealing with a tower moment, so keep going, really. You know, we've got to get 3 things to get 2 things, as they say, don't they? Right, what else in the very near future, Sag, for you? Keep going. Very near future. Whoops, there it is. Yeah, because you know, moving on, then you get to a brand new solid beginning. That's solid one. Pentacles, grounded, very grounded. There was a knight, don't know which one it was, but it nearly popped out there, which could be someone coming with a message for you, an offer. Queen of Wands, there you are again in your power, being very dynamic, creative, you know, entrepreneur, and inspiring others. So this is great that you're moving past that and moving fully into your energy even more, and creating that new beginning. Choices card nearly came out, which can be about, you know, the illusion of choice as well sometimes. Being careful about what choices we make. Anything else in the very near future? Energies coming in for Sag. Ooh, that was the 10 of Pentacles nearly coming out. Lovely success there. Oh, there it is again. Ooh, I hope that comes out. Hermit mode. Gaining more wisdom. Nearly came out. Right, what else for Sagittarius, please? Right, yeah, so be careful. You're going through this transformation, just be careful that this transformation does happen, because there's that devil coming out in the upright. So it still talks about things like the toxic bonds, obsessions, addictions, things like that. Just be careful of that. So anything else for Sagittarius in the very near future? I mean, it could also mean that there's a Capricorn around as well, because that's their sign. Right. Yeah, so this is about, you know, your own success, your own emotional and material success. So great, very, very much about you, really, that one. So it's sort of your own celebrating of your own success, being in your Queen of Wands energy with your new start there. So, which is lovely. Anything else in your very near future energy? To be honest, that card, the devil card in the current energy, was, when I picked it up, it did land, and I wasn't sure if it was, you know, I put it as if it was upside down, because that's what it kind of was, but it might have been upright. So it's saying use your intuition. It could be using your intuition about an emperor in your energy. Again, don't get caught up in genders. It is the more masculine aspects of, you know, an entrepreneur, being very truthful, very, very loving, doesn't give his cup to anybody, very passionate as well, and very dynamic. An entrepreneur, could maybe a bit stubborn, you know, very, yeah. So this is about using your intuition about this emperor energy around you. Anything else for the very near future energy? So you're transforming out of toxic bonds, behaviours and all of that. The rest of it looks pretty good. And keep working. Whoops. Yeah, so this looks like it could be new ideas or a new offer, you know, quite a perhaps naive, you know, not as mature or just sort of feeling the way kind of thing energy, but it's grounded, it's coming in and it's grounded. It might be to do with that new start there as well. So anything else for the very near future energy for Sagittarius? Justice again, which is what was the card that you started with. So yeah, so again, you're transforming, wanting it right really, probably wanting it right with an Emperor around you for justice. And yeah, so it seems good. And we've got that Moon card on the deck which is, again, it's about, you know, sometimes things aren't exactly what they're saying, and it's talking about the tame and the wild and the wild sides of us, and you know, balancing that out as well. So maybe this is what you're balancing out as well. Anything else for the very near future energy? Okay, so that's the twin flame card there that we've stuffed on there. And oh, and I did that as well without thinking, but this is the Empress card as well. So now we have a proper, I mean, look, there we go. I think we're talking about a twin flame here. Be strong, be strong. Sort through this transformation and be strong. Yeah, get rid of all that toxic behaviour in every which way within yourself and perhaps with the Emperor or Empress. So yeah, and this is also about you've worked really hard and you know, celebratory times, Christmas is coming and all of that. So there we go. And what else came out was, yeah, heartache, really, heartache about you know, well, an Empress really. It's maybe it's you being the Emperor energies, being the grounded one, doing the work, really absorbing that Emperor energy. And the heartbreak is about the Empress energy, right? And it could be about a Cancer as well, because that's the Cancer card. So willfully, you know, willfully wanting to drive it forward no matter what's going on in the head. But there's heartache around it. Okay. So let's see these all together really. There we go. Okay, so that's in the very near future. Yeah, basically keep moving with your transformation. You're doing it, keeping your Queen of Wands power. Be the Emperor, really. Make it happen in your own life more. Manifest it lovely. Just watch that toxic behaviour. Be strong for the justice of it, for yourself and others. And yeah, see where you go with this very strong connection as well. So if there's any suggestion for Sagittarius to move to betterment, what would that be, please? Teamwork. There you go. Teamwork to increase your stability, really. There we go. Okay, so good luck, Sagittarius. As I say, if you do like what I say and if it resonates, then please subscribe, really, and like and share if you like. Okay, thank you. Bye. See you next week.